Out there, I was just playing a little jambalaya there, you know, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. We played that before on the old ukulele. I like that song because it brings me back memories of New Orleans. Anyway, I'm so glad you're with us. Glad you're here for another journey through the Alphabone Orchestra, a magically musical journey through the alphabet. I'm Dr. John R. Gerdy, and on behalf of Dr. Dude B. Fonky, I want to welcome you to another session. I'm so glad you're able to be here. I hope you got your pots and pans, drums, kazoos, whatever you want to play music, because we're going to play some music, you know that. I look forward to that, playing music with you all every time. I really do. But I have to apologize to Dr. Fonky. You know, he's a world-famous musicologist. He's a busy man. You know, he's not able to be here, but he sends his best regards to you. He hopes you're doing well. He happens to be in New Orleans right now, all right? I love New Orleans. He loves New Orleans, too. There's a lot of great music in New Orleans, right? One of the best music cities on the planet. And the planet's a pretty big place, you know. But anyway, he's in New Orleans, and actually, you know, New Orleans is played with Louis Armstrong, the great Louis Armstrong. Also, he was a great scat singer, right? He's from New Orleans, and we're going to talk about scat singing in just a second, right? But what we're going to do first is we're going to do a little review of some of the percussion instruments we've played, okay? So get your instruments, get your pots and pans, get ready, okay? We're gonna do some just a review, okay? Remember this one? This was the shekeri, okay? The West African instrument, right? Let's do a little jamming with it. A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you shaking it? Bang those pots and pans. Bang them now. Ah, the shekeri. Y'all sounded good too. Your Honor. Hey, how about this one? Remember this one? This is the guiro. This is a Latin instrument. It's like a gourd, you know, it's hollow inside. Take then rub it across ready. A 1. You know how to start. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Guiro. Cool instrument. Let's do this one. Remember this? Claves. Yeah, the clave. Remember how you cupped your hand like this and put it in there? Ready. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. So that's just a quick review of some of the percussion instruments we played during our journeys. You know, the shekeri, the guiro, and now the claves. You know, all great instruments. Man, if you get your hands on some of those instruments, get them, because then you can play them and you're going to have a lot of fun with them. But anyway, I wanted to get back with you on scat singing. We talked about scat. It's like cat, C-A-T, but with an S in front of it, right? Scat. And it's a type of singing. It's called vocal. It's vocal, voice, right? Improvisation. Improvisation means you just make up anything you want. You make it up on the fly. Just as you're playing music, you're making stuff up, right? And so, you know, you make up funny sounds, funny noises, grunts, groans, yay, hey, ho, hey, words thrown in every now and then, but you're making it up as you go. Like sometimes it's silly, right? Sounds silly, right? I like it. It's like have a little trick in your back pocket in case you're singing and you forget the words. I do that quite a bit. I forget a lot of those words sometimes of the songs, right? Well, then you can just scat, make it up, right? Make up, do some scat singing, make up the words. Improvisation, vocal improvisation. I'm going to give you an example of scat singing again. I'm going to get my guitar, right? You remember how we said, you know, you can make up any song. The best things about the blues and music, you make up any song you want. I made up this one. It's called Scat Cat Blues. Ready? Here we go. A one. Get your pots and pans ready. You got them? Okay, ready. A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm standing on the stage, got those Scat Cat blues. Yes, I'm standing on the stage, got those Scat Cat blues. Forgot the words to the song, I'll just scat the tune. Oh, here we go, ready? Well, I'm standing on the stage, got those Scat Cat blues. Yes, I'm standing on the stage, got those Scat Cat blues. Forgot the words to the song, so I'll just scat the tune. I've heard the words to the song, so I'll just scat the tune. Got the words to the song, so I'll just scat the tune. Rev it up, yep, give it up. Oh yeah, you know what you're doing, that's right, shake it. Oh yeah, sounded good. Whoa, that was fun. That's a Scat Cat blues. So that's scat singing. Louis Armstrong was one of the great scat singers, right? From New Orleans, right? Right? That's where Dr. Fonky is right now, by the way. But you know who probably was the greatest scat singer ever? A woman by the name of Miss Ella Fitzgerald. And she's been referred to as the Queen of Song, First Lady of Song. She, for about a 50-year period, from the 30s to the 80s, the 90s, she's like one of the most famous jazz singer in the world, in the whole planet. It's a big place. That planet is, right? But she had over 13 Grammy Awards. That's these awards you get when you're really good. And they're really big awards, important awards. And she sold over 40 million records. That's a lot. Ella Fitzgerald. So now if you get your older brother or get your uncle or aunt or mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or whoever, next door neighbors, hey, you ever hear Ella Fitzgerald? Then we said, yeah, of course I heard it. Who hadn't heard of Ella Fitzgerald? Everybody's heard of Ella Fitzgerald. She's the First Lady of Song, right? But then you say, hey, any chance you can get me some Ella Fitzgerald to listen to? I'd really like to listen to some Ella Fitzgerald. At any rate, so that's a little something about scat singing, right? Scat singing. Just remember that, because if you're playing some music or messing around, drumming on your pots and pans, you can do some scatting. Ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba- right? That's scat singing. At any rate, I appreciate you jamming with her right there, talking about scat singing. Oh, you know what we got to do? I forgot. We need to check up on, see how you're doing on your letters. You got to play the letter game. We're going to test you. Make sure you've been studying. Make sure you've been reading. Make sure you've been reading the alphabet orchestra, right? You know in your letters. Learn how to read, right? Know your letters. I'm going to test you right now. What's this one? Oh, it's upside down. Oh, man. Woo. Aha. Oh, look at Dr. Fonky right there. Mm-hmm. He is looking good. He is looking good. What is that letter? You know what that letter is. You know that. That's right, it's the S bone. The S bone. Now, what other words begin with S? Yeah, we've just been talking about it. Remember cat with S in front of it? Scat. Scatting. Kind of singing, right? Scat singing. Louis Armstrong, Ella Fitzgerald. You know Ella Fitzgerald now, right? Queen of Song. Yeah, okay. Scat. What other words begin with S? Well, oh, I know one. In fact, I think if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to go back in here and go to the Alpha Bone Orchestra, right? Remember this? Oh, yeah. The Society of S-Bone Sisters Sextet sang sonatas, songs, and sopranos solos with Symphony of Silliness. There's a lot of S's there. One is symphony. Right? And if you didn't know what a symphony was, you know it begins with an S, right? Well, you go to the glossary of musical terms and phrases and instruments. Symphony, an elaborate musical composition for a full orchestra. Full orchestra means a lot of people, 40, 50, 60, 70 sometimes. Full orchestra, a lot of people. So it's kind of a big song that uses a lot of instruments. So that's a symphony. Well, you got that one right. How about this? What is this? What is that? Yeah, look at Dr. Fonky. He's like behind it right there, purple. The eyes are looking a little crazy. Eye, the eye bone. Eye. What other words begin with I? We were talking about it. Remember we were talking about scat singing? And scat singing is vocal what? Improvisation. Improvisation is when you just kind of make stuff up. That's improvisation. That begins with an I, right? What's another word that begins with an I? Oh, yeah, you know, I tell you what, right? I heard buzzing around. Bzzz, not a bee, but a bee is what? Insect. An insect. You know, little insects. They begin with I. Okay. But anyway, there you go. There's the eye bone. Thanks so much for playing the letter game with me again today. It looks like, it sounds to me like you're keeping up with your letters, but don't stop. Don't stop. It's important to learn all your letters, okay? Now, again, thanks so much for being with us. I know you're taking time out of your busy schedule, hoping you had a good time playing the pots and pans and playing some music with us. But I am on behalf of, I'm Dr. John R. Gerdy, but on behalf of Dr. Dude Be Funky, we want to leave you with one final thought, right? And that's keep on reading, never stop singing. So until we meet again on the next Alpha Bone journey, okay, we will see you next time. And I'm going to jam a little on the way out. You know what I'm going to jam to on the way out? Get your pots and pans. We'll do it on the way out. Quick version. Remember we did Cold Pizza Blues? I love that song. We made that up. Let's do Cold Pizza Blues. Ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Woke up this morning, I had them cold pizza blues. I woke up this morning, I had them cold pizza blues. Coming to the kitchen, let me tell you the news. And pepperoni, sausage, and mushrooms too. Add some pepperoni, sausage, and mushrooms too. You can eat it in a tree, you can eat it I woke up this morning, I had them cold beats of blue. Woke up this morning, I had them cold beats of blue. Rooting in the kitchen, let me tell you the news. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for playing music with me. We'll see you next time.